Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic and our Draenei Shaman campaign. We are headed over towards the exit art today. We have Coming of Age. This is, I'm pretty sure, our breadcrumb into Bloodmist. Pretty sure. That is how we are starting things off today. Hope you guys are all doing well, and thank you so much for clicking on the video and choosing to spend some of your time here with me. I truly do appreciate it. Let's get our weapon buff going. Is there anything else we need to do? Well, we can get that going. Not sure if we'll be using that majorly in the next 10 minutes or not.
The Legion's end draws near.
This is the best we can offer, the Hand of Argus. Alright, let me have a look at those orders. Is he crazy, entrusting something like this to some no-named Draenei youngling? Just remember this, kid, you'll never make it as a Hand of Argus. You don't have the guts. I guess I'll have to humor him this time. Speak with Vorkin at Kessel's Crossing on Bloodmist Isle. Follow the road north from here, and when it forks, keep going to the north.
Good health, long life.
Okay. Let's head north then. No harm in doing a little bit of skinning along the way. Once again, we never did come across the Draenei youngling while they were in need or in battle or low on health or whatever the prerequisite is. We came across them once and they were just, well, they were just fine. They had been in combat. I think we helped them out and maybe that was where we went wrong. Maybe we should have let them get low on health or something. But yeah, after that, I never saw one again, and yeah, it'll just be one of those quests that we will not get to see this time around. And I really can't imagine that I would play any other class as a shaman, so it may be just the one quest on Azure Mist that we just never get to see. There is level 13.
Open your heart to the light.
A favorite treat. I've made a wonderful discovery, Shaman. On the uncorrupted part of the island grows a remarkable fruit called the sand pear. They're found near the bottoms of trees. So we need to get 10 of them.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
The Legion will fall.
You made it this far, let's put you to work before you get too bloodied up.
Blessings upon your
Okay.
family.
One thing we've learned in our travels is that extreme care must be taken when introducing wildlife from one world to another. When the Exodar crashed, it was carrying specimens of various outland species, including an insectoid predator called the Ravager. Some of the specimens were lost, but many others survived and took to the wild. If we don't keep them in check, they will upset the natural balance here on the island. We'll get a mace upgrade, which would be great, actually.
Remember the lessons of the past.
May the light embrace you.
And the Kessel Run. We will do this. We're not going to do it right now. I want to do these quests right here nearby first. Let's head this way. We'll look for sand pears near the base of trees, and we'll head to the coast and fight some Ravagers. I'm hoping this time around we get the quest to deal with these Furbolg, which I don't think we got last time. So don't put the fire totem out before I attack something, basically. I'd like to lay it down first, but maybe that's not the way to go. Sometimes we can get 2 fights out of it. It's always nice when we can. I feel like planning to get 2 fights out of it is the only way to really be mana efficient with it. Speaking of mana, we are going to need to buy some milk at some point. Let's not forget to skin these guys. Oh, that's a big old miss. Let's drink a little bit of water here. We don't have a ton of mana. Our mana pool is not exceptionally deep, so this is not too bad. But we will buy milk next time we can. Alright, that's 10 out of 10. And since we cleared a little way for ourselves here, seems like an okay time to do some fishing in a new body of water and see if anything changes about the fish we're catching or anything. We're at 75 out of 150. I've noticed that what we're still not catching is anything that we could cook with. Do we even have a fish dish? We don't. kind of hoping to get a fish dish so that we can not only, you know, fish, but we can fish and then we can cook the fish that we fish up. Or is that not a thing? I'm not really familiar with fishing or cooking, so I just always kind of assumed that like we would get things like the raw slither skins and then we'd be able to cook that in some kind of recipe. But yeah, so far we haven't gotten a recipe for fish, so I don't know. We need to start checking fishing vendors to see what recipes they have for sale. Or even cooking vendors, I guess, would probably be more appropriate. I'm trying to put flame tongue weapon on a fishing pole. How do I look? There we go. That makes a lot more sense. Alright, let's continue searching for our sand pears before the entire beach there respawns. We do have someone in a cage here. We could free them now. Help me, Rambles. The Bristlelimb captured me and are planning to sacrifice me to their foul gods. High Chieftain Bristlelimb holds the key that opens the cage. To force him to appear, you must slaughter the evil Bristlelimb furbolgs that inhabit the Enclave. Just 2 camps to the west of this camp. If you kill enough of them, he will surely come for vengeance. 2 camps to the west of this camp. When he shows up, kill him and get the key. My father will richly reward you. Okay, yeah, we will do this. I just don't know if we do it right this minute. It's level 13. So we'll kind of keep going in level order here. I'm gonna fight one of these guys to make sure they don't drop an item that begins a quest or anything like that. Usually Questy will mark stuff like that, but not always, I feel like. Okay, nothing. Okay, that's done. We'll turn these 2 in, and then I think we'll do the Kessel Run really quick. Just to get that one out of the way, I'm pretty sure it chains into the next outpost, so it's not really optional. Well done, the Ravager population will bear watching for some time to come, but we've made a good start. Mace upgrade for us. It's awesome. And then you.
Warm wishes to you.
We can get agility, stamina on the leather.
Safe journey.
There we go. Looking good. Okay, now the Kessel Run.
Good fortune. Good health. Long life.
So we're gonna go warn Chief Stillpine, High Exarch Melanus at Azure Watch, and Admiral Odysseus. Yep.
Blessings upon you.
Well done, Rambles. This was a difficult test of your abilities, but you have passed with flying colors. To become a soldier of the Hand of Argus, you must pass many such tests. Have you seen the Serpent Men, the ones that call themselves Naga? They dared make an advance upon this camp under cover of darkness only 3 nights ago. Can you believe the audacity of those primitive beasts? I need you to deliver a message to their leadership. To the northeast is Wraithscale Lair, home to Lord Aziz. Find him, slay him where he stands, and drive this banner through his corpse. And for that, we will get a sweet belt.
Blessings upon your family.
And I think we're doing that now. That's level 13. Let's also do the saving Princess Stillpine. So I think the camp we need to fight guys at, he said it was like 3 camps to the west. There's 1 camp to the west, but then there's a camp to the north. I'm thinking maybe we need to be there. Maybe we need to fight guys up there. It marks it in each place, which is a little bit weird. But I think we're gonna fight up here. Oh, we still have the mount. That's great. Hey, there he is. We did that pretty well. The only thing we kind of messed up with was that we don't have a lot of mana going into this fight. I thought we were going to have to fight quite a bit more, actually. There is the key that we need. Let's get a little bit of mana back, and then maybe we'll heal ourselves. We have bandages for that, too. Realistically, I could be just... Once we get milk, we'll be able to just to eat and drink. If we need both health and mana. Okay, so now we need to head back this way to actually get her out of the cage. I thought I would be able to get the attack off before he got to the totem, but not that time. Did we not loot the key? Wow, I've never had to click a key before to open a cage. That was a little bit weird, but look, we got her. Thank you for saving me. My father will be delighted. Where is your father at exactly? Oh, he's up in the main camp apparently. That's convenient for us. Okay, let's head to the north and we will find Lord Zix. We will kill him, and then we will shove a banner through his body. Should be able to pull him pretty safely from here as long as he doesn't get out of line of sight. Okay. Alright, there he goes again. Eventually we'll get him. Right there looks good. And we didn't even forget to drive the stake through him. Look at that. Professionalism today. As professional as it gets around here anyway. They unfortunately put their camps right where I need to travel through, so shame on them.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
I'm sorry you had to do that, Rambles. Heavy-handed violence is not the Draenei way, but sometimes it is the only way. This is one of life's truths that many do not understand until it is too late. So it was for our people when we were slaughtered at the hands of the orcs. Becoming a Hand of Argus is a process of rebirth, and with birth comes pain. Okay. Let's take the +3 stamina leather belt. A Hand of Argus soldier is many things: obedient, brave, intelligent, and above all, honorable. You may yet exhibit some of these traits, Shaman. Report to Exarch Admentius at Bloodwatch if you are still interested in joining the Hand. He and his subordinates will further train you in the ways of the Draenei soldier. And remember this, Rambles, honorable people do not always perform honorably, sometimes they cannot. You will find Bloodwatch just up the road to the north.
Do not lose faith.
Okay. Let's be on our way. I like this little area that's a mix between Bloodmist proper and Azure Mist, and I kind of wish that we got to do a little bit more here. Well, that's not good. Let's solve the inventory problem before we do anything else. We will also set our hearthstone here. That'll be a great idea. And everybody's got quests for us.
Browse at your leisure. May you find what you seek. Remember the lessons of the past.
It's really all we could do for now. We could do a little bit of cooking, perhaps, and get some things out of our inventory that way. We can do the herb-baked eggs and sell those. We also, well, we have the boiled clams. We have a couple of clams to open.
May I be of service? Be well.
Okay, now we can take his quest.
You wish to buy? Trade?
Beds, bandages, and beyond. Take Topher's list to Lando, the Hippogriff Master at Bloodwatch. So this is a breadcrumb out to the Exitar. We'll take that when we hit level 14.
Be kind to those less
When we go to train, we'll do that. Wanted poster is for Deathclaw. It's good to see another new face here in Bloodwatch, Shaman. Although the Blood Elves are the most immediate threat, there are other sinister creatures that call Bloodmist Isle home. The Nazivis Satyr are of particular concern. They are foul, demonic creatures commanding dark magics and feeding on the corruption created by the Exitar's crash. We must hold them in check, but first we must learn more about them. Go southwest to the Nazivian and learn what you can from their grotesque monument.
Remain vigilant.
We've got our turn in here to Stillpine, an envoy of the Stillpines, actually. Because the king is down in Azure Mist, right? The chief. Once again, you have proven yourself to be all that was prophesized. You have the eternal gratitude of the High Chief, and these Stillpine relics to choose from. We can get a one-handed mace that is actually better than what we have. Let's take it. That is really cool, that it actually had a good reward. All of our hard work learning the language and helping them really paid off.
Each day is a blessing.
This guy wants us to go around and collect fungus, basically.
Remember the lessons of the past.
So we're going to do that in quite a few different places that are all really far apart.
What can I do for you?
Explorers League guy wants us to go find another Explorers League member, a gnome who resides in a turtle shell to the north.
Off with you.
And he will have some stuff for us to do.
Arcanon Poros.
Irradiated crystal shards. The Exitar's crash scattered pieces of fouled crystals all over Bloodmist Isle, corrupting the water and the landscape. We've even begun finding pieces of the crystals inside the flesh of animals taken for meat. I've uncovered a way to purify the shards and turn them into functional crystals, so if you bring me enough shards, I'll trade one of my completed crystals for them.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
May the light embrace you.
The black silt murlocs on the southwestern coast are curious creatures. In some ways they act barely sentient, yet in others they show a remarkable degree of organization. I have a few theories, but no real way to test them until recently. I've devised a method that will allow me to track the murlocs I'm interested in without doing any lasting harm or interfering with their natural behavior. If you're willing to help with marking, I'll gladly pay you for your assistance. Alright, intellect, stam, gloves. We'll definitely need some intellect.
Remain vigilant.
And then we have our breadcrumb up here.
Warm wishes to you.
I had a feeling that you would make it this far, Shaman. If you're willing to go further, I am willing to teach you.
Dionis Aka.
What Argus means to me. What does Argus mean to you, Rambles? Many Draenei probably do not know or remember our home planet. It is there that we split from the Monari, the twisted demonic reflections of ourselves that were gifted by Sargeras, or as they call themselves, Eridar. Eridar, this word once held meaning. Disgusting. Let us not waste any more time. Find Vindicator Boros to begin your training.
Be kind to those less
The
fortunate.
Naru have not forgotten us.
And learning from the crystals. Welcome to Bloodwatch, Shaman. Seeing to the defense of the outpost is my primary concern, but I've also been tasked with a variety of other duties by our leaders at the Exodar. The problem is that it's hardly safe to send out large amounts of researchers when the island is dangerous. I need someone to gather a series of crystal samples from various sites on the island. The first sample I need must come from the Ravager-infested ship debris south of the town and across the bridge.
Remain vigilant.
We've got it. We'll handle it. And the last person that we need to talk to is Vindicator Boros.
Arcanon Poros.
Ah, Rambles, I've heard about you. You're the one that made the Kessel Run in under 15 minutes, right? Yeah, and I helped Azure Watch and helped the Draenei at the crash site. I've done a lot of stuff, okay. Are you ready to spill some blood in the name of the light? For Velen? For Argus? I'll slow down. You should slow down with the whole spilling of blood thing. Bloodwatch is one of 2 forward bases operated by the Hand of Argus. You have recently been to the other base, Azure Watch. Things are completely different in Bloodmist. When we first got here, the land was beautiful. We even called it Silvergale, but now sickness is spreading across the land. Worse yet, the Blood Elves that we were battling on the Exodar survived the crash. This brings me to your assignment. Venture northwest into Bladewood and terminate any Blood Elves you find.
Remember the lessons of the past.
The turn-in up here is the flight to the Exodar, which we can hold off on. What do we want to do first? The spies are a little bit of a higher level. Maybe we go mushroom hunting? And then we could head down here to tag the Murlocs. We also need Ruinous Polyspore, Impact Site Crystal. Okay. Yeah, let's head to the south, I think, first. As much as I would love to go fight a bunch of Blood Elves, let's hold off on that for a little bit. We'll try to grab one of these blood mushrooms up here as we work our way down. Irradiated crystal shards we're going to get from fighting, I think, basically anything. Yeah, we can get them from anything that we fight. So we don't have to be in a big rush to do that one. It doesn't chain into anything else. It becomes a repeatable quest that we can do to get a buff item. There is the blood mushroom. The ruinous polyspore is going to be back up this way. The aquatic stinkhorn is here. The impact crystal is here. And then we need... Oh, we can get a ruinous polyspore down here too. Maybe we'll do that. Let's get the ruinous polyspore. Then grab the crystal. then grab a stinkhorn, and then fight the murlocs. How about we do it that way? I like that a little bit better, because then we're heading back, kind of. Yeah, let's do clockwise. Clockwise makes sense to my brain. Here's an aquatic stinkhorn we can grab. And there's our ruinous polyspore. Now we need to head down here to get the crystal sample. I think we're just gonna fight our way through here instead of trying to avoid everything. We can skin these guys also. And now we head over to fight the murlocs. And we'll fight a few things on the way and try to get some irradiated crystals. I'd like to fight the bears for the crystals because we can skin the bears. We'll need the translator for a different quest that we don't have right now. I didn't know if these guys would have social aggro, but yeah, apparently they do. Let's go ahead and pop gift to the Naru here. And we can go ahead and eat and drink. So we were not fighting the scouts, we're just tagging them with the item. That being said, we're probably going to have to fight some of these guys. You know, like this one right here. The good thing is they can drop crystals. We are going to fight to this chest. Somewhere along this beach there is a named guy that kind of paths around a little bit. And he has an item that begins a quest. I was kind of hoping we would see him just naturally here, but I haven't seen him yet. I'm going to run a little bit further down and then we'll turn back and check the opposite direction. Usually Questy will have like the path of the mob, but in this case it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be much further down than this. Alright, let's head back. Oh, we do need a fell fungus cone as well. Let's go see about grabbing one of those. There are quests there to do, but we're going to hold off for now. And focus on what we have going on right now. Let's walk the coast now in the other direction and see if we come across the named guy. I don't think we come out to the coast here for any other reason, so if we don't find him, might just be a quest that slips away from us. Similar to the Draenei Youngling quest back in Azure Mist. Inventory is full. Yeah, this is becoming a habit of ours. Can't target him yet. Hey, there he is. Look at that. Of course, we need to have inventory space to, we haven't used any of these. Let's just clear them out. Should be using them, haven't been. Examining the crudely constructed pendant, you notice the crystal pulsating softly. Though it emits a little light, you can almost feel the crystal radiating a sense of wrongness. We'll get that turned into the proper authorities. Let's get the last two of the crystals we need on the way back here. Should be easy enough to do. Actually, if we get them, we can just hearth back. So let's go fight these lashers. They seem like they have a pretty high drop rate for the irradiated crystals. Definitely don't want an ad right now. Not as mana deprived as we currently are. There's level 14, good time to level. It's always when you just need that last item to drop to make life simpler, it just refuses to, basically. It's kind of incredible we were going from getting them very, very consistently to just not getting any. You ever get to a point where you just like really need to eat lunch and it's like the only thing you need to do and you know you need to do it immediately? That is the point I'm at right now, guys. So, let's get the ones we have turned in. We'll worry about getting that last irradiated shard next time. The game just sensed that I really needed to have a lunch break and just, you know, typical fashion, refused to give us the last item we needed.
Blessings upon you.
But that's okay. We don't have to do that one right now. Bloodmist Isle was forever changed by our arrival. The Exitars crashed scattered debris all over the islands, and I think it's beginning to have its adverse effects on the wildlife. Before I can be certain of my conclusion, I need to get a closer look. The crystals seem to have affected the trees the fastest, so it seems that the treants would be the most likely to show symptoms.
Seek the
She wants
path.
samples of their bark.
Greetings, friend. Be kind to those less fortunate.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
The crystal shard will give our researchers a baseline to compare against samples from other parts of the island, since it comes from one of Bloodmist's less corrupted regions. I won't be able to send it off until we have a full set of samples, but this is a great start. If you're willing to help gather other samples, I'll see to it that you're rewarded for your efforts. As we've gotten ourselves established here at Bloodwatch, I've been sending out survey teams to create more reliable maps of the island. In most cases, they return unharmed with the data we need, but the team I sent east to the ruins hasn't reported back.
May your days be long.
We will go see what's going on with them. Let's equip the pants that we got. Thought we had gotten something else. Oh yeah, the gloves. There we go. If I don't do that now, I will probably forget. You have some quests that we'll check out next time.
May the light embrace you.
And here are your mushrooms, for which we get a bracer upgrade.
Safe journey.
And some inventory space back, imagine that. Guys, I am going to take a break here, and I'm going to go get some food in me. I'm going to put us on a flight, even, down to the Exitar, and we'll train level 14.
The Naru
and
have
turn in
not
the breadcrumb that we
forgotten
have
us.
there. And next time we'll be back here at Bloodwatch, and we will pick things up right from here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and for all of the support on this series. I always have a ton of fun on the Shaman. It's becoming my favorite class. Really glad to have you guys here for it. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.